Hey there, grumpy old fart here. Um, this is not a political video per se, but it kind of hugs the edge there. My wife and I were having a discussion the other night, and she made a good point that most of the people we listen to online that have huge platforms all generally follow the same pattern. They bash the mainstream creators like Paramount, Disney, and other big studios, and rightly so. These big name creators they bow to the woke mob, and the products that they create are pale shadows of what they could be. They're actually ruining quality franchises like Star Wars and Star Trek and others. Doctor Who, you know. But in her inimicable fashion, my lovely wife also made another good suggestion, because she's full of them. She's really great. In addition to these normal spiel of bashing the mainstream crap, maybe these online people that we listen to, maybe they could also do a segment, maybe before or after, whatever, where they could highlight independent creators here and there who are putting out really good stuff. Someone somewhere has to be putting out some good stuff. I mean, it can't all be bad, right? Chances are they don't have a huge following in these independent creators, and they could use a boost online. The people we listen to have hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers or subscribers, and a word from them could really give some of these less affluent creators a real boost. Let's face it, when it comes to quality content, we can either bitch about the status quo or we can do something about it. Imagine if some of these independent creators became so big that they usurped the mainstream. Imagine if the mainstream got pushed aside by the little guys, who then became the mainstream. Wouldn't that be cool? Because again, there's got to be somebody out there putting out good stuff somewhere. It can't all be bullshit, you know? As for the rest of us, check out the little guys. There are small-time content creators out there who deserve to be big-time mainstream creators. Their stuff is really good. Now, I've talked about this. I'm going to talk about the one here. And I've talked about him before and some other stuff. There's a fan-made series out there. And it's Star Trek. It's called Star Trek Continues. In the original series with Kirk and Spock, they had a 5-year mission. They only did 3 seasons. There's a gap there between the end of that season, the end of the 3rd season, and the motion picture. What Star Trek Continued, the people who did Star Trek Continues did, was they tried to fill that gap. They tried to fill in what happened between the two, because a lot of stuff happened there, and it was very entertaining stuff that we needed as viewers. We needed to see in order to make part of the beginning of the motion picture make sense. This series, the Star Trek Continues, is really good. They had to recast the entire cast. They had to get a new Kirk, a new Spock, a new Uhura, all of them. But one note I got to mention, the guy who plays Scotty is actually James Doohan's son. So there's a tie there to the original series. Okay? This was all fan-funded, crowd-funded, whatever you want to call it. It was totally fan-made. I want to say it's got maybe 10 episodes, something like that. I haven't seen it in a while. But the acting is good. The plots are really well thought out. The writing is excellent. I would rather watch this, Star Trek Continues, this fan-made stuff, than that bullshit that J.J. Abrams put out. Or the Star Trek Discovery, or Star Trek Picard with their big budgets. I would much rather watch Star Trek Continues than those. Because it's better. That's all I'm saying. Again, Do a quick search. Find some independent creators online that are making stuff that you enjoy. Some of them are making really, really good stuff. If you get a chance, check some of them out. Because I swear, we're not getting nothing good out of Disney anytime soon. The same with Paramount, Star Trek, all that stuff. I'm just saying. If you want good stuff, you got to go to the little guys. You know, and some of these big independent, or some of these people online that have big platforms, start talking about some of these independent creators. Because if they can become the mainstream, we won't have a hell of a lot to bitch about, will we? You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.